essay that we will be working on today. Could you please read your essay out loud? I'll just mark it so that it's easier for you. Wait, let me just mark it for you. So could you please read the marked text out loud?
How do historians view the political, military, and the social religious impact of the Crusades during the medieval period? The Crusades were a series of social religious wars fought by Muslims and the Christians between 1096 and 1291 in Western Asia. Although historians differ in opinions about the Crusades, this is the most popular and logical one amongst most historians. What? Okay. Many different crusades happened from the 11th century to the 13th, but they're all related in some way or another. By the end of the 11th century, Western Europe has emerged as a significant power in its own right, though it still lagged behind other civilizations, such as the Byzantine Empire. In the late 11th century, the Byzantine had lost a considerable amount of territory to the invading of the Seljuk Turks. After years of chaos and civil war, the leader of the Byzantine, Alexis, sent envoys to the Pope Urban II, asking for mercenary troops to help confront the Turkish threat.
All right, very good. So, Muhammad, the content is in line. It's in line with the topic, and you've also done well as far as the structure is concerned. But there's some edits that we can make in the first and in the second paragraph.
Yeah, I was so confused on what did I even think about for writing this.
No worries at all. We can go through the text together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some edits right here. If you consider this part of the text, so although historians differ in opinions about the Crusades, this is the most popular and logical one amongst all historians. So you could either go ahead and say amongst all historians right here, so we can remove one.
Yeah, I said amongst most historians. That doesn't even make sense.
So do you think amongst all historians would help reflect the meaning of the sentence more accurately, or do you feel that we should stick to amongst most historians?
I would suggest with most is better because not all historians agree. Like even if they're the 1%, it's still we have to be accurate.
Very good. Yes, that's right. So that is the only edit that I would like to make as far as the first paragraph is concerned. Okay, so maybe we can have a look at the last line right here. It says many different crusades happened from the 11th century to the 13th, but they all are related in some way or another. In one way or another. So you can add
yeah.
that
Well, we can say many different crusades happened from the 11th to the 13th century. And they're all related in some way.
Yes, that could definitely work. We can make that edit right here. All right, so we're going to look into the second paragraph. So I've already made one edit right here. We can now consider the rest of the paragraph. So instead of had lost, in the late 11th century, the Byzantium lost a considerable amount of territory due to the invasion of the Seljuk Turks.
Yeah, I wrote invading as invasion. Invasion of the Seljuk Turks.
Yes, that's right. All right, so we can add an S there. So after years of chaos and civil war, the leader of the Byzantine Alexis sent envoys to Pope Urban II, asking for mercenary troops to help confront the Turkish threat. All right, so I hope that you are clear on the first two paragraphs. Would you like me to make any other edits?
Well, after Pope Urban II, should I like make a full stop or a period?
Okay, so a full stop is not required since you've already added a comma here and you've expressed the second part, so you've accurately reflected the meaning that you want to convey through this sentence. So the purpose is clear. You've reflected the purpose accurately through this sentence. The structure of the sentence is sound. You don't require a full stop here.
Okay.
All right, should we move forward?
Yep.
Could you please read the highlighted text out loud?
In the first major clash between the Crusaders and Muslims, Turkish forces crushed the invading European at Kibotos. Another group of Crusaders carried out a series of massacres of Jews in various towns. Despite the deteriorating relations between the Crusaders and Byzantine leaders, the combined force continued its march through the great Syrian city of Antioch. After the various internal struggles over control over Antioch, the Crusaders began their march toward Jerusalem, then occupied the Egyptian Fatimids.
All right, so we can add occupied right here instead of occupies. And if you consider this, right, sentence,
Yeah, I repeated over twice.
yes, so despite the deteriorating relations between the Crusaders and Byzantine leaders,
we can remove the first over.
Okay, so which part would you like me to edit right here?
Well, we can remove the in the beginning. After various internal struggles over control struggles
Absolutely, yes. Over control.
to take over
Okay, so we need to fix the structure.
Take control over. Yeah. We can say after various internal struggles to take control over Antioch.
Yes, that would be great. To establish control over Antioch.
Okay,